welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How y'all doing? So tonight we're going to be going into the Tarot of the Longest Dream, the Island Time Wellness Oracle, and then I have the Melanin Kipperish. Okay, so that's what I have for us this evening. That being said, let's go ahead. Let's jump right in. And let's see what Holy Spirit has for us this evening. Okay, so I'm going to say hello to Sun in Scorpio. Sun Scorpio. What's up, Boo Boo Bear, Martin Simpson, Tamal, Daisy Neve, Clifford Beans. Hello, how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. Okay, y'all, I've already pre-shuffled, so we're going to just jump right in and we're going to see what Holy Spirit has for us. Hello, Amanda. The Real Cortez, what's up? What's up? Holy Spirit, what is it that you got from the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What's up? What's your name? Jolicia? Jolicia? Is it Jolicia Burton? How you doing? Starting off with the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Four Wands in the upright. Okay, well, welcome, lady. Hello, Bethany, Elliott, and Lee Miranda. Tuesday, what's going on? Nine of Cups is in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords here in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's get the energy at the bottom of the decks. We have Temperance, Sagittarius. That's how it looks in the upright. So Sagittarius energy at the bottom with Temperance in reverse. We got the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, somebody feels out of balance because there's no communication between the two of y'all. There must be some blockages after a breakup with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is Cancer, Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, and Sagittarius also with the Temperance. So somebody feels very out of balance because, like I said, there's blockages in communication. There has been a breakup between you and someone else, and they want to come out of their head with the Eight of Swords in reverse. I want to come out of their head about this. I know we broken up, but it's like they don't like that they can't communicate with you. So that's what I have going on here. Eight of Swords is Gemini. Okay, let's get into the rest of the cards. All right. Hello, Dennis. How you doing, baby? So we got the Queen of Wands, and she came in reverse. Leo energy, the Four of Wands, Aries energy in the upright. Nine of Cups is in reverse, Pisces, okay? And then we have the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn in reverse. Okay, Nine of Cups was also in reverse. The Ace of Swords came in reverse. All right, and this Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. All righty, so somebody is losing a lot of confidence after this breakup. They are not feeling themselves. They may not be feeling as attractive. Something is going on. I think somebody, when you break up, sometimes people stop looking like themselves. They stop taking care of themselves as much. Somebody is normally very, very good looking, very sexy, gets a lot of attention, and this, they're used to y'all being in some sort of relationship. Now, I seen at the bottom of the deck that y'all had broken up, but so there used to be a relationship between you and someone because the Four Wands is in the upright. So there used to be some sort of marriage, but somebody it was a Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, excuse me. So it looks like somebody listen. They felt like they looked good, but they was having fun out here in these streets. Now, Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who is a little whorish. You're out here doing stuff, that you really shouldn't be doing because you're in a relationship. Well, that's what they did. They went out here and they were overindulging with the Nine of Cups. Somebody was out here and having a great time doing whatever the hell they wanted to do, even though they were supposed to be in a commitment. Okay? Now, with this Nine of Cups, you don't want to work with them. You don't want to be a part of a third party because the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. So when they started overindulging, the energy shifts. I'm not going to do this. I can't work with you. I don't do third parties. I'm not doing the poly thing. We're not doing that. So I see somebody's like, no, I don't do poly. I'm not going to be a part of a polyamorous relationship. Ace of Swords in reverse. We're done. And we're not getting back together. So I see someone doing a permanent ending and they do not want to get back together, period. This is not a breakup to make up. Somebody said, oh, you're cheating? You're out here being a whore? Okay, well, I'm done. And I'm all the way done. Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. There's nothing left. And we know they're not speaking because we just said somebody's now out of balance because you're not talking to them. After this breakup, they want to be set free. And it's like, why isn't collective talking to me? They don't feel as confident when they're not in a relationship with you. But this is also somebody they was whoring. So you bring something to the table that makes this person feel good about themselves. And so they miss your energy. They don't like that you won't talk to them. Now, you are justified in not talking to them because they had you in a third party. And whoever this is no nonsense. Oh, nope, don't do it. I'm not going to be one of them people where it's like, once a cheater, I believe you the first time. I'm done. I'm not going to give you the platform to cheat on me again. And this person can't handle it. What's up, Patrice Hosey? Okay, Tanny Howe, Glenn, Ali. Okay, Anthony. Thank you for the flow state, Anthony. What's up, Jimmy Armstrong from Pittsburgh, Mississippi? Thank you, baby. Welcome as always. Okay. How's everybody else doing? Okay. Hey, El Jador and Saint Pigeon. All right, let's talk about that Queen of Wands here in reverse. So this is somebody who is not feeling as good about themselves. I don't know. It's something about, yeah, they out here whoring. But, I think when you took your energy away, it kind of, why am I feeling like somebody can't look themselves in the mirror type of energy? It's not about the Queen of Wands. They're not feeling as confident. And maybe because you're holding up a big old mirror and like, see yourself? Yeah, see yourself? See yourself? This is your cheater. And you're going to be left out of legacy wealth. Whoever this is, yeah, Page of Cups. It's like now you see what time it is. This is somebody who has you in the Three of Swords. This is Libra energy. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. That's how it looks in the upright. And it came in reverse. So the 10 of Pentacles is Virgo. And then we have the Page of Cups, Cancer. So you're coming to terms, whoever you are, that this is not real love. Real love. I'm searching for a real love. This ain't it. This ain't it. Because it's a Page of Cups here, and next to this is somebody who is emotionally immature. This is also somebody who they're not gonna set your heart free. You're finding out that this is more like infatuation. This person likes you. They may even have had like crush on you, but it ain't really no depth at all. No depth to the relationship. Like this ain't no deep love. This is very surface level. It's cute. You hang up. No, you hang up. It's just cute. That was all it was. But regardless of the fact that they had no death, it didn't mean that it didn't break your heart. Somebody is heartbroken over their person cheating. And it may feel like a storm coming in, like you didn't even see it. And it is literally lightning bolts, and it feels like nothing is left. So when you found out this person cheated on you, it's like it erased everything. So it's like somebody is going through total devastation. And what else is also happening here is that you and this person, if you had dreams of being a power couple, you had dreams of y'all finding legacy wealth together. No, you're not going to have that comfortable, stable lifestyle with this person because the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's like everything goes, including the dreams you had. So like if you was trying to how sometimes when we get with people and we talk about the future, oh, we should get a house and we could start a business and we could do this and we could do that. When you find out somebody cheated, I'm telling you, it was like, erase it all. It's like starting with a clean slate. All the water's dry. Somebody, like you may have, how they say you've cried your last tear. You have cried so hard, ain't no more tears left. You just got the ugly cry face. With no tears. I'm not laughing at your pain, by the way. Okay. Hey, JP the guy. Hey, baby. Welcome to the channel. Okay. What's up? Keys to the Stars. How you doing? And Tracy Davis, welcome. Bethany Elliott. Hey, boo. Okay. So here it is. We got the 4 wands. You see, you thought you was gonna have a relationship that was stable. You thought it was gonna be the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. You thought that you had somebody who had your back. We're gonna be together, and it's just gonna be love and peace and harmony. Very stable relationship is what somebody thought they was gonna have, and that's not what you're getting. What's up, Kathleen, Jason, Stillwell, Kim Meeks? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this 4 wands. So somebody is feeling like things were supposed to be happy and stable, but it's not. Hey, Jeremy Burks, welcome, baby. Okay, that's okay. I just appreciate you being here. Thank you, Sweet Pete. Let's talk about the 4 of wands. 4 of wands. What's up, King Anthony? Or is it one King Anthony or I King Anthony? Hello, how you doing? Let's see, 4 wands. 4 wands, please, Holy Spirit. What you got for the 4 wands? 4 wands. 10 of wands in reverse. 8 of swords in reverse. 9 of cups in the upright. Yeah, you thought that this person was your knight in shining armor. Remember how I just say, real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Y'all remember Real Love? That was by SWV. No, that's not. No. That was Mary J. Blige. Excuse me. Not SWV. That's Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige, Real Love. That was when she first came out. Yeah, that was off of Mary J. Blige's, like, her, what's the 411? I was like in the 8th grade. 7th or 8th grade when they came out. But yeah, this is somebody who was hoping for a knight in shining armor. See how some of y'all, maybe you felt like you was in a tower. You was going through some things and you need to be set free. And this is somebody who you thought was going to come in and bring stability to your life. Y'all was going to be a power couple. That whatever you was in your head about, this person literally was going to come in and just set you free. And you felt so in love with the idea, like, wow, I really have somebody who supports me, who really has my back. All right. I'm just getting and you felt like this person was happy to do this. Like, this is something that they wanted to do. Look at all these little red things, these little tulip looking things, little red tulips, but it almost reminds me of hearts. It's like you really felt like somebody was coming in, sweeping you off your feet, and they really cared about you and they cared about your problems. They were going to literally bring you out of a mental prison. And maybe some of y'all felt stuck. I don't know what was going on with you financially or in your life, but you felt like this person was going to come in and change the game, and they were going to literally relieve burdens. If you're somebody who always carries it all, it's just you. You got to carry all these burdens on your back. It's just me. I have to do everything. Everything is on my shoulders, and it's hard work. Finally, you have somebody you thought was eye to eye that could be on your level. And together we just going, it's supposed to be beautiful. It just sounds like whatever you thought it was going to be, it sounds like it was supposed to be absolutely beautiful. But it all changed. Okay. 10 of wands is Sagittarius, by the way. 8 of swords is Gemini, and the Knight of Cups is Scorpio. Okay. Let's talk about this 9 of Cups. Now, I'm talking about real love. Somebody was supposed to come in and you felt like, finally, I got somebody who's going to relieve my burdens. I don't have to carry it all. I have a true partner. I found my person. Not so fast. 9 of Cups is in reverse. This is somebody who has an overindulgence problem. They could have, now, typically when we see the 9 of Cups in reverse, we could say somebody has a drinking problem, but this person doesn't have to have necessarily a drinking problem. This is somebody who overindulges on the pleasures of life. Okay. And so whoever this is, they overindulge heavy on the pleasures of life. And they might be nightlife, sleeping around, drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be anything. This person overspending over whatever. And now you realizing you got yourself a problem. Okay. Well, welcome Tracy Davis, Stephanie Cox, Angie, Ryan from the 8, WS, Betty Boop. How you doing? Leah J, Beverly Shumpert, say yes to heaven. Thank you for the trophy cake, boo. I see it. Hello, Brandon Lee. You said, oh no, Brandon Lee, we're going to let you go. Clearly, you don't know a high priestess when you see one. So you take care, sweetheart. Welcome, Dale Woodruff. Okay, Judy June, Kathleen Downs. How y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. All right. So, how you doing, Shaylee? Is it Shaylee Nicole? How you doing? And Patricia, hey boo, welcome. Eljador said, y'all please double tap your screens and hit the like button. What's up, ASNB? How you doing? Welcome. Thank you, Stephanie, for the popcorn. I see you. I see y'all. Okay, so let's talk about this 9 of Cups here in reverse. Ooh, my nose is itching. 9 of Cups in reverse is actually being clarified by the moon in reverse, temperance in reverse. 8 of Wands is in the upright. The moon is Pisces, temperance, Sagittarius. 8 of Wands, also Sagittarius. You could not see something that things were getting ready to get rocky. Things will something that you thought was going to be fair and balanced and love, and this person going to help you, and finally you ain't got to carry everything on your shoulders. You thought it was going to be this person going to help you to alchemize, to take a situation where it looked like nothing and y'all was going to work together and turn it into something. Well, that's not what happened. You could not see that things were getting ready to get real rocky between you and somebody because of their overindulgences. Somebody had another side to them that you did not see. If you notice this moon, it's a white moon here, but there you see the shadow side, there's another face. So it's a face on this part of the moon, that half moon. And then this part right here is a darker side. Somebody had another side to themselves that you did not see. And it was getting ready to leave things between the two of y'all very out of balance. And then what you could not see, you thought y'all had forward movement, but something was getting ready to trip you up. Okay, see how his feet are locked in like he's about to fall? Something was coming that you didn't see. And what was it? This person has an overindulgence problem. They overindulge on pleasure's life. This is somebody who don't know how to like back out. They don't know how to say no. This is somebody who put you in a third party. And the energy shifts because you don't do third parties. I don't do poly players. When I was dreaming of love, it was just the two of us. It was supposed to be me and you, boo. Not me, you, and whoever the hell this is. Or whoever else this person, like your person, I end up telling how many people. Third party could be one and another, like a mistress or a mister on the side, or it could be multiple third parties. But either way, you don't do third parties. I don't do that. I don't do open relationships. So let's talk about the 3 of Pentacles here in reverse. Okay. Hello, Rochelle Buderick and Claire Jones. How you doing, baby? Okay. She said, good morning from Australia. Hey, baby. How you doing? Okay. Catherine Guthrie. How are you, sweet pea? Taurus McCrae. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the popcorn, Stephanie. I see you. Claire Jones. All right, let's talk about this 3 of Pentacles. So you don't do third parties. Because I see immediately when you see that you didn't know that things were getting ready to get out of balance. But once you immediately notice that somebody with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles is Virgo. Somebody is not invested as much as you thought they were. In fact, if you think about the fact that we have Virgo is the energy of the Page of Pentacles. Now, when you think about a Virgo, what do they like to do? Go into their shell. There's another side to this person that when they're closed off, you just did not know about at all. Okay, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Justice is in the upright. Now, let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune. So this is somebody you're realizing is not invested in the relationship. This is not going to be the wheel turning in your favor after all. In fact, it seems like it's about to get real rocky. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you may have felt like this could not happen at a worse time. A lot of bad luck is happening to you. It feels like instead of progressing forward, it felt like things were becoming undone. When I think about a Wheel of Fortune, it's like, yes, everything's working out for me, but instead it's like everything is starting to unravel. Right? And so we have the Wheel of Fortune is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. And then we have Justice. Well, it looks like somebody wants to come in and tell you their secrets. They got something they got to get off their chest. They want to be balanced. And you're like, how are you going to be balanced when I now know the truth that you was never investing? So now you want to tell me the truth about some secrets. And you're like, I don't do third parties, so I don't need to know the detail of your secret. Just knowing that you did it, let me know you're not invested. Now, this person does want to come in and balance things out with you with Justice, which is Libra. See the blue curtain? They want to tell you the truth about what they've been doing behind your back, behind that curtain, and they want to balance out your scales. They want to balance things out with you. Whoever you are, it doesn't matter. It's too late to apologize. Ace of Swords here is in reverse. Somebody don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. There is no ifs, no ands, and buts about it. We're done. I don't care about your secret. I don't care about the truth. All I know is you're out here sleeping with someone else and you're not as invested in a relationship with me. This is not love, whatever we have. Because remember, you believe that they're not invested. And we seen earlier, the Page of Cups here is in the upright. That's somebody who is emotionally unavailable. So now you're realizing that the reason why this person is emotionally unavailable is because they had third parties. So this is somebody who's spread thin. Hence, them not being invested with you. So to you, there's nothing to talk about. This is a harsh ending. We are done. Ain't nothing to talk about. I don't think they can handle it. Let's talk about this. The Ace of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Let's get into it. Thank you for the star and the flower and the floating heart. Okay. Hello, Amanda. How you doing, baby? Simone, hey, boo. Yellow Rose, hello. Good evening, baby. I see y'all. Okay, let's talk about this Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. You said I'm spot on. Well, Holy Spirit is out here doing her thing. Ooh, thank you for the hot chili pepper, baby. Oh, no, to stay hydrated. Stephanie Cox, and I seen the chili. Thank you, Aisha Levert, for the chili, and thank you, Stephanie Cox, for that. Stay hydrated. I need to drink that water. Let's talk about this Ace of Swords here in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse is being clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse, Two of Swords in the upright, and then we have the Six of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so let's talk about this. Now somebody wants to come in and restore your faith. Remember, this is somebody who wants to come in and balance out the scales. They want to tell you the truth. They want a chance to restore your faith. Probably because they're in regret for how things turned out. So now maybe they feel shame. You see how she's trying to cover her face? She's all the way covered up, damn near. So it's like somebody feels like, maybe they feel ashamed of what they did. Now they want to come in and restore your faith. They would like to balance things out with you. But you are at a stalemate with this person. You feel like you have to protect yourself. Lots of communication came in. You see them birds overhead? That's communication. What is being seen is I need to protect my heart and I have to protect myself from you. Somebody's like, They're trusting their intuition. Notice how she's blindfolded. You see the moon overhead? Somebody, see the half moon? Somebody's trusting their intuition. We got to stay at a stalemate. I have to guard my heart. I have to trust the communication that my intuition is telling me that I need to protect myself. Even though you're trying to restore faith. I cannot give to this anymore. This was not an equal reciprocity relationship. You're now realizing that you feel like collective, you may have given more than they were giving. Remember, they was barely given. They are Page of Cups. They're a Page of Pentacles. Right? There was a Page of Pentacles in reverse. There was a Page of Cups and all right. That's barely nothing, honey. So you realize you're the one who is giving to help balance out the relationship. You don't want to do that. This is not an equal reciprocity relationships here with the Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Two of Swords was Libra, Five of Cups is Scorpio. Yeah, I don't want to do this. You don't want to do it. What's up? What's your name? Black Kinsey. How you doing, baby? Ashe. Hey, boo. Okay, Claudia Ramirez. How are you? Oh, baby, Black Kinsey, this is a collective, all signs, okay? Calvin Cross, take what resonates, leave what don't. It's for everybody. Saturday is the individual signs, okay? I do the all signs on Saturday. All right. And then we have, let's just see here before we pull the next cards. This is somebody who feels like they don't have a future and now they're stressing out. Two of Wands is in reverse. Aries energy. Now, with the Nine of Swords, Gemini, somebody feels like they didn't listen. Their intuition, somebody's feeling very, very stressed. Because now they feel like they don't have a future. Maybe could it be because you're in the High Priestess and you, instead of talking, you know how sometimes people think they're getting away with stuff, but they don't know that you know? Notice how she has a book on her lap. When you're in High Priestess mode, you know what they say about a High Priestess? Is that they quietly watch. They don't talk. They just observe. And you know what this book is? Those are memories. So somebody is now stressing out because they feel like they don't have everything they need. And they don't have a future because somebody's in there using their intuition. And this is actually starting to make them panic because guess who you are? Nine of Pentacles. You got money. You don't need this person. And if you're in your intuition, this is stressing them out because guess what happens if you sit down and think about it long enough? Oh, you don't need me. You don't need me. Collective doesn't need me. If they keep using their intuition, they're going to see that they don't need me. A Nine of Pentacles don't need nobody. You are independent, honey. Sexy, successful, and single. You have your area, listen, your finances, your spirituality, your mental, your emotional, your physical, all 5 areas of healing. I don't need you. I'm cool. It's just you and the divine, and you are right. And so do you now see why somebody is stressed out? Because if you're in your intuition, that means you seen everything that they was doing. Remember, they thought that you didn't see their overindulgences because the moon was here. So when the Nine of Cups was in reverse, somebody thought you didn't see that they had another side to them. They was a little wild. Oh, child, I'm a whore behind closed doors. But my person thinks I'm just so sweet. I got their back. I'm here to relieve burdens. Somebody's about to be exposed. And they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. Somebody is about to be exposed. All right. What's up, the original Biddy Ma the Oracle? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Cheryl Aries Taurus Cuss. Okay. Sky Queen Mother. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Going back towards the bottom. Hello, Flower Cow. Okay. Eldador says, y'all please double tap anytime we have at least more than 100 people in here. We need to have the likes up, please. We need at least 100 likes. So it's about 30 of y'all. We need to double tap a little less than 30, please, so we can have at least 100 likes. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's talk about it. So we got the Devil here in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Devil is Capricorn, by the way. Page of Swords is Gemini. We have the Magician, also Gemini, in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius, in the upright. And the Queen of Swords, Libra, in the upright. Okay, so let's talk about it. Somebody feels like, listen, when your heart got broken, and it broke, and it shattered everything. It's something, like I said, it was like all the dreams, everything left. Because whoever this is, you lost a lot behind this heartbreak. You may have had to start over. But in starting over, you feel like you have to release the devil. This is a toxic situation, being a part of a third party. I have to release this. I cannot be a part of this. I can't chain myself to this. If I allow myself to be a part of this, the devil is in the dark. This means you're going to end up getting yourself into something that could be hard to get out of. It can be very stressful. You're going to further break your heart more. So whoever this is, like, I need to get out of a toxic situation with this person. So you're releasing the devil. I don't do, what is the devil? The whole third party situation. You decide that you're going to cut off communication. There's nothing else to talk about. Page of Swords here is in reverse. And notice I said the Page of Swords is Gemini, which Gemini is the sign of communication. So from your higher perspective, and this is a girl standing on a mountain, and she's thinking, I don't need to talk to this person anymore. Ain't no, I have to release the burden of the devil. Remember, you got to release the burden. And the burden right now is you're in a third party situation. I got to get out of this. I got to free myself. And one of the first things I have to do is stop talking. Now, you're in high priestess mode, so you're not talking. I already know you're not talking, but you're going to stop talking. The magician here is in reverse. You know why you're not talking? Because now you realize that there's nothing to talk about. What are we talking about if you're not going to help me meet goals? If you're not going to be with me and we were supposed to be a power couple and we had talked about this and we had communicated that we were going to be stable and we was going to build a solid family life. And if you are not going to help me meet these goals, then what are we talking about? And I'm not going to give you the chance to come out and trip over your words by lying to me. There's nothing to talk about. This is somebody who you feel like because they overindulge, they're a manipulator anyway. So there's nothing to talk about. So you have a high ass boundary. You feel like you have a backbone, baby. You can't play with me. You can't. I'm not going to allow you to play these games with me, to lie to my face. You think, okay, I find out you cheating. Now you want me to give you the platform to, well, see, what happened was, don't nobody got time for the excuses. You're trusting what your eyes see. You're trusting what you feel. And you feel like I have to protect myself. You have a backbone. If you are standing in your truth, baby. Justice is telling yourself the truth. Justice is getting yourself balanced and loving yourself enough to say, you cannot just do whatever the hell you want to me. I don't do third parties, baby. And so you're putting up a strong boundary. You're taking your heart out of it with the Queen of Swords. You're not heartless. You're just using your heart a little bit less. And you got a strong boundary. The Queen of Swords looks at the truth. She's looking at things from a higher perspective. She's up in the mountains too. She's looking at things and she's illuminating the truth. And the truth is, baby, I got to be assertive. I got to have a boundary. I got to have a backbone. If I let you get away with this, you're going to think I'm a pushover. And I am not. So as the Queen of Swords, you're calling for the Ace of Swords, a permanent ending with that Ace of Swords in reverse. You're not going to give money. I'm not here to balance you out. So don't call me when you need something. Call whoever third party you was working with. So somebody has a very strong boundary. You're not allowing somebody to play with you. Okay. Hey, Arizona 79 love. How you doing? I ain't seen you in forever. Hey, boo. David Michael, how you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. Amazon Blonde, how are you? Dwight, welcome to the channel, Dwight. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the bottom. I think I got most of y'all already. If you are in here and you have not said hello, please do say hi. We will give you a shout out. I don't know. Arizona saying that you always say you never get the notification. I don't know why. King of Pentacles is here in the upright. The World is in reverse. Tower is in the upright. Five of Wands is in reverse. Ooh, and the Empress is in the upright. Ooh, let's talk about it. Okay, so we got the King of Pentacles, Taurus. We have the World. Let me cover her up. The World is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. We got the Tower in the upright, Scorpio. The Five of Wands in reverse. This is Leo. The Empress, Taurus. All right, so let's talk about it. For you to release the devil, you realize this is what you need to do to be stable. Now, this is the King of Pentacles, but King of Pentacles is also earth energy. Okay. It could really be any of my earth signs, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, but it's heavier on the Taurus here. So you realize in order for you to stay grounded and stable, you have to release the devil. I cannot be a part. I told you, you have to maintain your peace. And grounded energy is when you are peace. You have peace within, right? You feel grounded. I have peace. I got peace of mind. I can woosah. So in order for you to stay stable, you got to release the devil. Now, right when you want to release the devil and stay grounded, somebody wants to come back. They're not ready for the cycle to close because the world is in reverse. Now, you may be like, why would they want to come back? I'm not even talking to them. Remember, you was barely showing up with emotion. So why do you care now that I'm not talking? Why don't you want the cycle to close? I'm going to tell you why they don't want the cycle to close. Because you have just caused somebody to have a massive tower. Because guess what? They can't meet their goals without you. Remember, you're Nine of Pentacles. You don't need this person. And I told you, as the high priestess, now that you know that you don't need this person, they can't meet their goals without you, baby. And this is why somebody is now having a tower, because it's like, oh, snap. I need collective. I need to come out of chaos and conflict because they're an Empress. You got the Midas touch. You birth money making opportunities. You know how to make $1 out of 15 cents. You know how to grow money and expand. And somebody didn't know that about you. So now they want to lead third parties. All those people that had you in competition with, fighting over that dang-a-lang of vagina. Now they want to leave them behind. They want to come out of chaos and conflict because you got the Midas touch. What's up, Cisco and Hardy Graves? I already said, this is not my problem. I know that's right. What's up, honey? Devone, how are you? Welcome to the channel. So here it is. Somebody is wanting to stay connected to you because now they realize who you are. But see, you don't do third parties. And they know that. So they want to come to you with the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm going to cover them up because they topless. So the Three of Cups is Cancer in reverse next to the Seven of Cups in the upright, which is Scorpio. Now, the Seven of Cups is now in reverse. This is how it looks in the upright. This is somebody who doesn't want to come to you in a third party. Now they want to tell you, you're the one I want to choose. I want to marry you. Say what? Say who? You want to leave third parties alone because now you put your foot down and now that they recognize your real worth. See, somebody didn't recognize who you were. Remember, they may have thought that they was the, you sitting up here like, oh yeah, you're going to be with me. We can be a power couple. I don't think even you was recognizing your worth until you stepped away from this person. And it's like, hold on, I'm the Nine of Pentacles, baby. I don't need you. I wanted you. I don't need you. I'm not codependent. Listen, I was somebody before I met you. I'm still somebody even after you. And whoever you are, it's like you woke up to your value and who you really are. And now this person is recognizing, oh, it's your energy that grows us as a couple and grows wealth. I need to stay attached to you. They want to marry you here with the Hierophant. Because see, now they're realizing they don't have what they need. Somebody wants to stay attached to your energy because you have energy that grows, baby. Somebody don't want to leave. They don't want to leave out your energy. What's up, Jack and Gloria, Rowan George, Sasha Love Morgan, Cisco? I see y'all. How y'all doing? So this person is tripping. They see you, and now they want to be a part of whatever you got going on with their little self. I don't like it. So we got the sun here is in the upright. So now this person feels like, oh my God, Leo energy. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Somebody feel like the two of y'all could be happy. Happy and stable, baby, because you a king of pentacles. Got that Midas touch. And you're a hard worker. You're very stable. You're a very good provider. And now somebody's like, I can be happy with collective. I could be victorious with collective. Somebody is now feeling like you are like, you the shit. Good evening, Mickey, Isley. So here it is with that Leo energy. Somebody double Leo with the Six of Wands. Somebody's like, okay. What's being illuminated is somebody feels like, hey, I ain't ready for the cycle to be over. Because you actually may have put somebody up on a pedestal. Not saying you had to, but somebody felt like you used to put them over other people. This is also somebody who may feel like they could be victorious with you. They are realizing that they could be stress-free with you. Gemini here with the dinosaurs in reverse. I could be stress-free instead of going through towers. Because collective, it has the money and the means and the know-how, you're a hard worker, to get us out of tower moments. This is what they want to do. They want to come towards you. But see, they want to come out of chaos and conflict, but strength is also in reverse. Heavy on a Leo. We got at least 3 cards of Leo. Okay, and just this spread right here. Okay. Strength is in reverse, is also Leo. This person is now feeling weak because they want to come out of chaos and conflict, but guess what? They got to get past that boundary. I told you got a backbone, baby. Somebody's like, no, you can't play with me. And so now they feel weak because how am I going to get this thing to go forward? How am I going to get things to go, get them off the ground? Aries energy here with the Page of Wands. Somebody wants to get some things off the ground because you're an empress. And even if you're a man, you're an empress in this case. You birth money making opportunities. And so somebody is realizing you got a boundary and I need to stay connected to you. Somebody does not want to leave your energy. They have to stay connected to you. They're realizing what you bring to the table. Okay? King of Wands is here in the upright. There it is again. Leo. That's like 4 times Leo in not even 30 seconds. Somebody feels like they could be happy because you're a boss. You look good. You work hard. You're very passionate about the work you do, and you get a lot of attention. You're a hard worker. I told you that. You're a leader. You're in some sort of position of leadership. And everybody sees this. Somebody is like, I need to stay connected to collective. I'm not about to just let you go. Now it's like, now that you pulled your energy back, somebody's looking back going, you know, I totally see a future that will be so successful with collective. They didn't see it at first. They starting to see options now with the 9 of Cups in the upright. 2 of Wands is Aries. 9 of Cups is Pisces. See, Pisces and Sagittarius energy are ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter expands. Somebody's starting to see, oh my God, I can have lots of options. Oh my goodness, collective there's so many options here. There's no way I could be stressed because whoever this is, they're stressed. They're a Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's somebody who don't have no money unless they're connected to you. So now somebody is looking at you completely different. Hey, Jack, how you doing? Completely different. Because now they're like, oh my God, collective has, there's options, there's celebrations, there's a future with you. But womp. Collective don't want to be a part of no third party, and they got a high boundary. Fool is in reverse. Collective does not want to step into the unknown and take another shot with me. Collective, you don't want to step off of this cliff into the unknown with this person. Remember, at first you felt like, you used to see the dream with this person. Now you don't see it. You know, love has people taking risks sometimes. Yeah, baby, I'll do it. You know, now it's like, no, you see this person as a liability. You're not willing to step into the unknown with this person. And this is making them feel weak because they very much want to get stuff off the ground. So this person is going to use what they think will work. What's up, Shines? How you doing, Shine Z Abi? How you doing? So here it is. With the Knight of Wands, this is somebody who wants to come towards you with a lot of passion, very impulsively, to try to get things off the ground. It looks like somebody trying to give you lay you down. Let me lay you down. Somebody will lay you down. They think they want to try to seduce you, thinking that that's what they will keep them attached to you. There, look. You think I'm playing? Look at it. Do you think I'm playing? Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody coming in hot and heavy, trying to lay it down. They're going to try to, hey, male or female, this is somebody trying to lay it down. I'm trying to get you in the bedroom, baby. Because I think if I put this pipe down, or I put this super soaker on you well enough, you're going to fall in love. Queen of Cups is in the upright. Hello. Pisces energy here with the Queen of Cups. Somebody think that they can get your heart to grow. Like the Grinch. You know, remember the Grinch when you guys started to grow a heart? Somebody think if I put this thing on you real good, you'll fall in love all over again. And I get a brand new beginning here with the Knight of Pentacles. They feel like you'll give them money. You'll see them being a part of something again. See? So somebody's getting ready to rush towards you, trying to get you to give them an offer by having sex with them because they think they'll have you all. Look at how she looking. Somebody fried. They think you're going to be looking at them with the googly eyes. No, I think we cool off of that, Collective. Collective's like, nah, we ain't googly eyes. No, we're not doing that. No googly eyes. See? Y'all ain't playing. No googly eyes. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. No, baby, I'm not giving you anything. As a king of wands here, and you're a leader, this leader says you get no money. What's going to be illuminated? You get no money. I don't take care of you. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. No, I'm not taking care of you. That's the only thing you can plan on is that I'm done. And I meant what I said. I said what I said. It is what it is. Welcome, Robin Stovall. What's up, Kia? How you doing? So you're telling somebody with a hard no. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. I'm not taking care of you. Ain't no. Because now that they recognize who they are and you have awoken to who you are, you realize here with the King of Swords, baby, oh, hell no. I got to look at this from a higher perspective. You got to go. You got to go. My days of releasing money, never going to have another new start. Hell no. Because investing with you leads to nowhere. Chariot is in reverse. This is not a successful situation to be in. You feel like releasing money to this person, you cannot move forward. You can't have sex with this person. First of all, they out here in third parties. So, ew, nasty. And then two, it's like you're realizing that no, this person wants to use sex because they think it's going to have your nose wide open. Whoever you are, you're a high priestess. And if you are being in the high priestess energy or a high priest, if you're masculine, you're not like, no, I see this. You think that sex is going to have my nose open and then that means that I'm going to be weak and now I'm going to be an overgiver. Not happening. I'm not moving forward with sex with you. I'm definitely not moving forward with giving you any money. And no, not happening. This is somebody who wants to manipulate you and win at all costs. We got the 5 of Swords here with the 7 of Swords here. Okay? This is somebody who wants to they want to get away with it. Somebody is hoping that they can get you to stop fighting them with the Seven of Wands. Stop defending yourself. Basically, take that, take that, take that. That's what they want to do. They want you to take that, take that, take that. But you know what? This is like 13 swords. 13 is a sign of death. Somebody wants to put an end to you having these, like, blocking them out your life. They want to come in and manipulate you. And this is what they want to do. And so here with the 5 of swords, that's Aquarius, 7 of swords, also Aquarius. And then we have the 7 of wands, Leo, in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who, they're going to feel defeated because you still see them as disloyal. See, they want to come in and manipulate you, but the damage has already been done. You already see them as disloyal because the 6 of cups is in reverse. So that's disloyalty, that's hate, that's pain, that's despair, that's disrespect. So somebody has disrespected you so much so with Scorpio energy, and you see it. Didn't I just say something about that high priest, high priestess energy? You see it. Their disrespect got loud. This is somebody who thought that they was in their ego. You can just do what you want to do, have it your way, out here cheating, doing stuff behind my back. This is what they thought that they was going to do stuff behind your back, but you see it here with the high priestess. This is somebody who had cheated on you over and over and over again. They hurt you. And as a high priestess, you're just sitting here quietly observing, taking it all in, remembering all the things that they did to you so that y'all could not be successful. We could have been successful, but what did you do? Repeatedly hurt me. Gemini here with the 10 of swords. High priestess is Taurus. 6 of cups is Scorpio. And I told y'all the rest of the other cards. So this person is tripping. Welcome, Robin Sovo. How you doing? Somebody's tripping. This person is tripping. All the way tripping. Y'all please double tap. And say hello, please. So we can get your shout out, please. Do you want that 3 of cups over in reverse? All right. Okay, that's what I thought. This is somebody who now wants to win you back and they want marriage. I want marriage at all costs. I want it. Hierophant is Taurus. This is somebody who wants to manipulate you into coming back. 6 of swords. They want to manipulate you to come back. I got to say and do whatever I got to do to get collective back. Why? Because they're struggling. This is somebody, 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn. 6 of swords was Aquarius. This is somebody who feels like their finances is up and down. And now they're emotionally up and down because they're going through towers. This is somebody who is feeling defeated because they feel exposed. You see them as the King of Swords. And you playing like your heart is gotten a lot colder and somebody feels exposed and now their emotions is all over the place because they can't run to you and you fix it. This is somebody who wants to continue to eat from your table with the 3 of cups. Listen, you know how people say, what you bring to the table? They want to sit at your table. What do they bring to the table? Dang like a vagina. That's all I bring. I ain't got nothing else. That's it. You might not have thought your person, this is all they was bringing until you got it. So you sat in this seat as a high priestess. That's when you realize, damn, they really don't bring nothing to the table but a good time. That's messed up. That's messed up. What's up, Matt? Baby, this is a collective for all 12 signs, okay? Not an individual sign, just all signs. Hello, Tracy Davis. So just listen, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Is your name Cherokee Moorhead? How you doing, baby? Roselle Is it Roselle Glam? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Okay, I got everybody else. Hey, Gloria. What's up, Miss C? Okay, so this is all somebody's bringing to the table is sex. That's all they have to offer you. They feel like they have got to win you back. They got to get you to come back. They got to get you into a marriage because they're struggling and they need to stay connected to you. They got to stay. They want you to have their back. They want to eat from your table. And the only thing that they're bringing, though, is a good time in the bedroom. They don't have much else to offer. Thank you for the gold coin, Charity Ward, and welcome to the channel. What's up, the Karma? Ooh, nose is itching. This is somebody who realizes that they are a 5 of Pentacles without you. Baby, somebody's in poverty. And you're a boss. This is like very opposite energy. This is somebody who is broke. You're somebody that is a boss. You're a strong provider. Wow. And this is why they feel like they have to come back. Can't let you go. You're somebody who has your masculine and your feminine. You're a good mix of both energies, masculine and feminine energy. So if you're a masculine, you have somehow balanced out your feminine energy. You have just enough nurturing, but you can provide and do that man thing. And even if you're a woman, you're a nurturer, but you can step up to the plate and handle business if need be. Very balanced energy. And this is somebody who's like, I can't let you go. You take care of me, you love me, and you provide for me. Somebody does not want to let you go. And they want to marry you clearly for money because they don't have any. This is somebody who is broke, baby. And I'm talking about that is like really bad broke. This is somebody who they feel like things are slowing down for them. They're juggling really, really bad. See the waves, child? Somebody feel like they're gonna fall. She's gonna topple off over this boat. They feel like things have slowed down so much since you pulled your energy back. Knight of Swords, Aquarius. This is somebody who in Aries is this emperor, y'all. And the 5 of Pentacles was Taurus. This is somebody who wants to come together as partners with the lovers. They want to partner with you. They told you they want a seat at your table because they know you got new beginnings of ships coming in. So they want trying to seduce you before these ships come in. Somebody knows you always got your hand in the fire. You might be somebody who like does multiple streams of income, or you know what I'm saying. You always trying to level up and become another. Rise up. I'm gonna go be a boss. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You just somebody who seem very creative, and you could see that wine energy is creativity, and so it's like maybe you have your sacral energy. You use it to build wealth because you come up with a lot of creative ideas, and somebody sees that and they want to be a part of that. Welcome, Brandon. How you doing? All right. Roy George, I think I got you, and Tracy Davis. How are you? Yeah, whoever this is, they know what they're doing. They see these ships coming in, and the 3 of Wands is Aries. See, this is somebody who doesn't want you to stay single. They want you to come out your shell. If you've been closed off from this person, they definitely want you to come out of your shell. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you're sitting in the position of an emperor, you're making a judgment call. You have completely took all emotion out of it too. It's over. The Death card is here. You making an executive decision. Sweetheart, whether I liked you, whether the sex was good or not, it's a no. It's a no-go. Them days of me loving you don't work. This is somebody who they feel like love is gonna get you, and you like, nah, baby, that Queen of Cups energy has slowed all the way down. You want a partner, but see, only one person does the work in the relationship, boo. And that's i.e. me. That's what you're saying. It's i.e. me. Collective was collective say it's me. There's only one person working on this. So how can we be the lovers if I'm the only one doing the loving? If I'm the only one doing the work? If I'm the only one grabbing the reins and directing the horse, baby, that's not a partnership. I might as well stay single. Two of Cups is in reverse. You read somebody fulfilled. You tell them, nah, baby, ain't no point in us getting back together. I do all the work. I'm the one bringing the ships in. My energy is the one that's producing and expanding. And you sitting over here wanting to marry me for stability, but you bring nothing to the table. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you read somebody like this, you're going to have them feeling caught up with the hangman. Pisces energy. The Hermit was Virgo. Death is Scorpio. Queen of Cups is Pisces. Eight of Pentacles, Sagittarius. And then the Two of Cups, Cancer. This is somebody who wants to dig the relationship back up. They don't want to leave it buried and dead. They want to come and convince you to dig the relationship up. This is somebody who wants to love bomb you, or at least come and tell you y'all soulmates. Look at that. King and Queen of Cups. Landed right on top of each other. Both in the upright. Somebody wants to tell you, nah, baby, it's love here. We're soulmates. We belong together. We belong together. And you like, no, we don't. I don't see you as my happily ever after. Remember I said you said I don't do cheating. I'm done, Ace of Swords, and you stand on business. Whoever you are, you mean what you say what you mean. Judgment's in reverse. I said it was over, it's over. Judgment means I give you no mercy. We do not resurrect the relationship. I said what I said, and I mean what I say. It's over. It's over. And this person feels caught up because they're watching you. You got money coming in fast. And this is why somebody wants to dig stuff up, is because they know that you can fill their cup. You got blessings and overflow. So this is why somebody wants to come towards you with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is Cancer. Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Seven of Pentacles is Taurus. This is somebody who feels caught up because, like I said, they know that you can fill their cup and overflow. And so they want to get up and come towards you and offer you a huge cup of love as a King of Cups. But you said what you said and you mean what you say. Ten of Swords. I'm hearing, love should have brought you home last night. You should have been with me. Should have been right by my side, baby. Love should have brought your ass home. It's over. Every time you cheated and you thought that you was going to leave me out here for dead, it's over. So who you getting up and coming towards? I knew about all those times you cheating. Somebody thought you didn't see them. But you see them. And you also see that they only want to attach you for your money. They look at you like hope. Virgo with the Nine of Pentacles, Star is Aquarius. You know somebody is looking at you as hope. You are victorious. And so this is somebody who wants to come in and hope that you give them an offer. But you know what they're going to be met with. Nine of Pentacles is Taurus, but you know they have to be met with that Eight of Cups. You walking away. Anywhere would be better than being with you. Anybody would be better than being with you. I can't do this. Not another day, not another moment. You cannot be with this person. You're walking away, and somebody is not going to be able to take it. What's up, love healer energy? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Evangelina Garcia, how you doing, baby? It's a wrap. Ain't that it? It is a wrap. Somebody keep trying to sell it. It's like, no, you are not budging. Me and you are done. Listen. When somebody shows you who they are the first time, some of y'all believe it. And some of y'all don't. I heard this really fried story on a podcast today. And I'm going to tell y'all this story. There was a man who had a girlfriend who wanted to go to an Airbnb party. And he said, okay, babe, you can go. He stayed home and he was supposed to be checking on her. Okay. He was just going to check on her to see how she was doing. Hey, Daphne Rowe. All right. So he calls his girlfriend to check on him. He just gets hung up on. Click up, click up, click up. He keep calling. Click up, click up, click up. He just want to make sure she's all right. He's texting her, no response. Finally, somebody, a man picked up the phone like, hey, she can't come to the phone. Stop calling. Click up. He like, wait. Hangs up. He's losing his mind. What's up, Fiona from New Zealand? How you doing? So he keeps calling because his girl is not answering the phone. He tries to call again. Hey, man. He can hear all this noise in the background. This girl's like, yeah, I can't come to the phone. It's not his girlfriend, but it sounds like somebody trying to play in her voice. And he's like, I want to talk to her. Nah, she busy, man. I told you she busy. It was a man. His voice was deep. I told you, man, she busy. Stop calling. Click up. He don't hear from his girl. He calls to no avail. Keeps going to voicemail. 8:00 on the dot, she finally answers. Hey, babe, I'm sorry. I had so much. I'll be there. He says, we need to talk. She's like, of course. I'm on my way. She comes in. She got hickeys all over her neck. All over her neck. She got hickeys, right? And the boyfriend is sitting up here like, of course, his mind is going, okay, she's cheating. Clearly, she's cheating. A man is answering the phone. She got hickeys all over her neck. What is going on? So, so her excuse when she sees him with all the hickeys on her neck, oh, I was drinking with my girlfriends and, I had lost my phone and they were passing my phone around and me and my girlfriends were taking shots and we were daring each other and that's how I got the hickeys on my neck. So, he said, okay. Hello, Fiona. So he says, okay, all right, baby. It's fine. He's so in love with her, he believes her story. He doesn't like it, but he believes it. 2 weeks later, he's at work. He see the fellas all huddled around the phone. They're watching something on Twitter, I guess, when it was still called Twitter. It's X now. So he's like, want to see what the hell's going on? What y'all looking at? He leans over. He sees a woman giving fellatio to two men. One of them was on the phone saying, hey, man, stop calling. I said she's busy. Who's the man on the other phone, on the other end of the phone? It was him. It was the guy when he was telling him, stop calling. She's busy. He immediately feels like his stomach hit his ass. This man was like, oh my God, I gotta leave work. He has to leave work. He is embarrassed out the ass. He leaves work. He can't even breathe, right? So he asks his boss, can I go home? He goes home. He calls his girlfriend. He says, listen, stop effing with me. What happened that night? She goes, okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. She tells him what happens. What's up, the real B Muse? And so so she tells him what happens, and he goes, all right, I'm gonna try to forgive you. So he tries to forgive her yet again. But he can't take it. He's waking up in the middle of the night. He's getting mad. Every time he looks at her, he cannot get the image of her giving sloppy toppy to these two men in the video. He can't get it out his head. Now, you would think, hello, Tyrone Pierce, that he would have left. Y'all want to know how the story ended? They said they ended up married and had 2 kids. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. Whatever excuse she gave when he continued to believe it. Could not have been me. Welcome, Southern Belle, the Virgo. Absolutely not. Would never have been me. Because ain't no way in hell. I see a video of you doing this. Are you kidding me? El Jador said he know people like that. I know. Listen. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Don't ain't nobody a bigger freak than my ex child. Freak of the week. Everybody is whore. Ah! And when I say everybody, everybody. Oh my God. What won't this nigga do? Let's get into it. Let's talk about the island time wellness. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? I'm so for real. What won't this man do? Ah. All right, it says not today. Some of y'all can't take it. Not today. Nope. I'm not dealing with no hurt. I'm not taking no phone calls. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your excuses. I'm not the one. Some of y'all are avoiding that conversation. You're avoiding the call, the person. You have a firm boundary and you still mad. There's nothing to talk about, baby. The past is the past. Because, sometimes people want to dig it up. Well, can we just talk? Can I just tell you what happened? What's up, Shea Henderson? And y'all just like, no. And how you doing, Chris Hamilton? Some of y'all don't want to hear it. If somebody is calling you with bad news or talking about what they did and they want to dig up the past, sometimes you don't want to hear it. Death, Grim Reaper. You just want it to be over. And so your boundary is up. So it's like you feel like once the relationship is over, you already know I already know. I know enough that I'm not going to give you a second chance. And I'm going to grow and I'm going to transform from this. I'm going to take this as a learning lesson. This is one of them learning curves, and I just got to roll with the punches. So you don't want to go back, and you definitely don't want to talk about the past. What's up, my bloodline? How you doing? Yo, Golden. How you doing? All right. And so here it is. Did you say you ain't had a boyfriend in years? But I don't know why, because you so cute. I see you. You a little cutie. Okay. It says golden mirror. Some of y'all feel like your person is self-absorbed. It says they're a narcissist. They're in love with themselves. They like being in one-sided relationships. And they love bomb. Okay? This is somebody who always puts you in a one-sided relationship. Hello, Mr. Philip Allen. How you doing? Okay? It says here, it says love calls. Someone wants to call you and express love with messages of love. Oh, hell no. They want to tell you they thinking of you. And they want to let you know. Y'all know that song. I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and night. That sound like a little bomb. I think of you day and night. What's wrong with you? Go find you something. That sound like a little bomb. Yeah, I think about you day and night, baby. If you don't get out of here. They only think day and night, baby. This is somebody who wants to tell you y'all soulmates. And that's some. Have you ever had somebody do that? I'm your person. I'm your person. We got this soul connection. Hey, no matter what, baby, it's supposed to be me and you. Some of y'all don't want to hear it. I don't want to even hear the excuse of you being my soulmate. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. It's a hell to the no, boo boo. No, you're not my person. I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Get out of my face. What's up, Pax Soul? How you doing? Some of y'all like, I don't even want to hear it. No, absolutely not. We have heartbroken. See, that's the thing. See, for a lot of y'all, your days are over. Listen, some of y'all was really, really hurt when the relationship ended and y'all had to separate. But it forced you to transform. See, right by her side, you see this little thing? That's a butterfly. So it's like some of y'all were heartbroken over the separation. And because it's like, listen, when you find out somebody has cheated on you, and let's say you do have feelings and you love them, that feeling does not just, it's gone. It don't happen like that. It's like, dang, you really be hurt because you be like, dang, I really loved you. You disrespectful ass. I really loved you. I would have done anything for you. And then it's like, no, you got to break up. And over time, the feeling of that heartbreak will be lost, but it takes time. So sometimes you have to go through a period of grieving and mourning. It's like literally grieving a death, because it's like, even though the person is alive, it's like, dang, because you know that you can never go back. Sometimes people do too much so that the relationship could never go back or be the same. You can't even see how you could be friends when somebody is that disrespectful. So you have to allow the relationship to be over. Okay? You just have to, because sometimes there's just no way of repairing it. Like that, no matter how you look at it, like, I just can't see how me you can go forward after you see somebody for who they are. When you see that somebody was wearing a mask, that they weren't really showing true feelings or how they really feel or who they really are, and they were hiding, and they were like personifying something that they thought you wanted to date. In other words, because narcissists will do that. The way that they could see a golden mirror, it says it's a one-sided relationship, but the golden mirror, narcissists just reflect you back to you. So, like, have you ever met somebody and you be like, oh my God, we have so much in common? No, they're just acting like you long enough for you to feel like y'all have something in common. So it's kind of like, dang, why am I seeing? I don't know what movie this is. I think it had Julia Roberts in it. And it was like one of them rom-coms. And every guy she dated, she ate her eggs just like him. Every time, and he would be like, they would get ready to order breakfast, and the boyfriend would go, oh yeah, she just, if he got his eggs over easy, oh yeah, she like her eggs over easy like me. Every guy she dated, she got her eggs cooked exactly the way he ate his. That is a sign of narcissism. This is somebody who is like, they just do what you do. Hey, thank you, Pax, for the $5 super chat. And this is, I cannot think of the name of the movie, but this is what somebody was doing. So they were out here pretending to be just like you, to delude you or gaslight you, because that's what narcissists do. And then before you know it, you're in a one-sided relationship. They give you just enough so you feel that love feeling. But when you take a step back, that's when you really be like, hold on, you really ain't bringing a lot to the table at all. And if it wasn't for me, this relationship would have been over. And that's when you start realizing that this person was looking at you like you were just like one of many keys on a ring. It says one of many options. This was somebody who was acting like they couldn't make a decision on some of y'all. They wanted that unconventional love. Some people like being in third parties. Some people want to be in poly relationships. This was somebody who was going to string you along as long as you allowed it. This is also somebody who likes to have one night stands. And so you have to just go out here and realize what you're dealing with. Hello, Sada, Naya. I'm gonna just stop there. Sada. Hey, Sada. Newfoundland Fairy, how you doing? The Runaway Bride with Julia Roberts. Thank you, baby. I just got a clip of her eating eggs. Spirit gave me that. Hello, Janelle and Nicole Carlson. I haven't seen that movie in years, but I just got a clip of her eating eggs, and the man says, oh yeah, she like her eggs just like me. That's how somebody who don't know themselves. So it's like they just give you whatever. Now, I ain't saying she was a narcissist in that movie, but she definitely didn't know herself. Yeah, they do consider you stupid. And they do. Narcissists think you're dumb because they think you don't ever see their patterns. We see them. See? You ain't got no choice but to see it when you're ascending. That's so funny that she said that about they consider you to be stupid at times. That's what my bloodline says. The deception is horrible. But see, when you ascend, you transcend the obstacles. Once you start taking a step back and looking at things from a higher perspective, you learn and you expand in knowledge. You enter a new phase. And the new phase is you start to really prepare for union. Now, how are you preparing for union? Not with this person, because in order for you to find and prepare for union, you have to be whole within yourself. So if you're going to prepare for union, you got to become a whole person inside and out, shadow work and all all parts of you. I'm going to heal my finances. I'm going to heal if you got a weight problem, you're going to get that together. If you have whatever your issue is, you got to get it together. Okay. I love myself. I'm not looking to you to validate me. I don't need you for your finances. I can take care of me. I made my bills. I can pay them. So you become a whole person when you are ascending. And that is what really prepares you for union is you got to love yourself and be whole. And that way you're not being used and you're not using someone. Okay. And vice versa. All right. Now, and if it doesn't fit, because when you love yourself, then you will stand up and give anything the X that need be. Right. It says you'll break up with someone. Because see, when you are seeing and you love you and you see you and you're becoming whole, you go, you know what, baby, you got to go, baby. Me and you are not in alignment. When you realize, when you're ascending, y'all, you'll realize you're not a vibrational match for someone. And that's when you will stop the pattern of breakup to makeup. And you'll just like the silent treatment, it's a no-brainer. Ain't nothing left to talk about. I don't have to explain myself. I'm not about to send no long ass text. I'm not about to have a conversation with you. I'm not about to sit here and listen to you lie to me to my face. I'm cool. We're done. I don't have no abandonment issue. I'm just done. And sometimes people can't take it. They can't take it. Hello, Carmen Clinton. How you doing? And Blessed T, thank you for the gold coin. And Sasha, thank you for the girl power. I see you. Okay. It's like sometimes y'all, people think that y'all stuck in back when we used to use cassettes. Some of y'all don't remember cassettes. I remember cassettes when I was a little girl. I remember they used to, we had cassettes and then we went into CDs and then we had the MP3s and then, all of that. I remember them days. Shoot. And even back in the day, my parents had, what was them things? It was like a whole big old disc. I forgot what they called it. Not the 8-track. What's them things got? I can't think of it. It may be an 8-track. I don't know what they used to call them big fat ones. It was real big. Anyway, it was back in the 60s, 70s. Anywho, it says outdated thinking. It wasn't 8 tracks. I was right. Okay, it was 8 tracks. I thought so, but I thought I might be calling it wrong because I didn't grow up with an 8 tracks. I definitely seen cassettes and CDs. Okay, because I remember my best friend. She would bring out her CD book and she had all the latest artists at the time: Salt-N-Pepa, Snoop Dogg, Lil Kim. Oh, he had everything. She used to have it all the R. Kelly stuff, and she would bring out this book with all these. That flipping through. We were ready to play our CDs when we was younger. Anywho, somebody thought with cassette that you were conditioned to keep putting up with their stuff. They did. Somebody thought that you're thinking that you were not thinking. They didn't think that you had an intuition, y'all. They thought you were stuck in some sort of past way of doing things. And so they had conditioned you to just take that. And so that you really was going to just keep going through the same old thing, break up to make up. Okay, I cheated. Okay, baby, I'm sorry. And then you was going to keep letting them come around. And so this was somebody who did not know though, what you were doing with cassette was that you were replaying the events in your head. And when you replay the events in your head, if you're ascending, guess what that does? They don't look right. That right there, remember when they said that? That didn't sound right. Now, if this was anybody else, and they came to me and said, and I'm going to use you, Collective, if such and such say this, does that sound right to you? You know what some of y'all going to say? No, it doesn't sound right to me. If I was them, what advice would I give them? I'd probably tell them this, that, and the other. And then you realize, boom, with lightning, I got to create a change. And the change starts today. Sudden change. Because some of y'all are going to be shocked. But when you sit down and you replay your memories, you're going to be like, okay, news is out. It's like being hit. Yes. What Allie just said. It's like the truth smacks you across the face. And it's like all of a sudden, sometimes you're surprised. Sometimes you have an epiphany like, oh my God. the dots are now dotting and the T's are crossing. And now you have to do a tower and you have to do an upheaval and go through a transformation. Life can no longer move the way it was moving. I can't go forward with this. I see what I see and I know what I know. And now that I'm connecting the dots, ain't no going back. Ain't no going back. What's up, Charmy? Good morning to you in your part of the world. What's up, Derek D? And Lisa? I see you. And Fiona. Melissa Shea, I see y'all. Okay. It says sword and rose. See, once you gain clarity, roses are beautiful. But but listen, but the sword is the truth. No matter how beautiful something looked on the outside, if it's trash on the inside, and you get that clarity and you see the truth and you get that revelation, you gotta stand, you gotta tell yourself, listen, if I don't stand up for me, who's gonna stand up for me? If I don't love me, who's going to love me? Because listen, if this person's giving you hate, pain, despair, disrespect, and disloyalty, right? And I always say, where there's confusion, chaos is soon to follow, right? So once you see that, you have to have some sort of solidarity within yourself. If your person's disrespecting you and they're not giving you love, who in this equation is going to love you? If you're giving me all this disrespect, somebody here has to love me, and I'm not going to give up on me. That's where that solidarity. So then you have to be the force that reckons with yourself to show honor to yourself and protect yourself. You may have wanted this relationship, and on the outside looking in, it might have looked like it was supposed to be a perfect relationship like a rose. But with that sword there, you got to realize that that sword is the truth, and the truth sets you free. And you got to have the power to tell yourself, I got to let you go. I don't give a damn what it looked like on the outside. On the inside, this is trash. And I deserve better. And once you tell yourself that, you gotta go. Because see, at the bottom there, it says passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. See, some of y'all want a relationship that has true passion, where it really is good chemistry. But you want, listen, but despite the chemistry, because see, sex ain't all that. This is somebody who's out here having sex with lots of people. Your person was out here having third parties. So that means that they have chemistry with all these people. But it doesn't mean that, but it was equal. You want an equal relationship. Passion can only go so far. I want to have fun, but I need to make sure that this is equal give and take. That's what we want. It says hand of cards. It says, listen, sometimes, you got to learn how to play the hand you dealt. Okay? So sometimes when you play in the hand you're dealt, you take a chance. You might take a risk. But you got to take risk being strategic. You got to really look at your options, and you got to know when not to show your hand. And you also need to know when somebody's gambling with your emotions. I like to say, you can't play with me. Listen, I am a fun person. Y'all watch me. Those of y'all who watch me, I can be very, very playful. I love to laugh. I like to giggle. I like to have a good time. Believe it, I do. I love to just have fun. But when I see that I am being disrespected, things get real serious real fast, and my cutoff game is strong. I'm cold as ice. If I feel like you are disrespecting me and you playing me in my face and you think that I'm stupid, I'm going to show you what stupid look like. Because you will get no access. I mean, no access. It will be like I was never there. And I don't allow people to play with me like that. I have been through a lot. I have had the rug pulled from up under me. I have seen people lie about who they are. I told y'all, for those of y'all who have been with me for a while, you've heard this story. I was married to someone for 13 years. We were together almost 20. My ex, who is now deceased, I'm a widow. You ain't gotta say sorry. It's been a minute, okay? So sorry for your loss. You ain't gotta say none of that. So whoever it is, my ex, at the end, we were about to get a divorce because everything he had told me was a lie. The only thing that felt real was the birth of my children. And it was like, it was very hard. Imagine every good memory, everything you thought it was a lie. It was a lie. And then you meet someone else, you tell them your background, and you hope that they have understanding. And then guess what they do? Some time goes by, off and on. We're dating. I'm giving you chance after chance. And then finally, one of these days, just the way that things ended, the breakup, it just seemed so suspicious to me. And something, I just sat there and I remember it was like my intuition was telling me stuff. And it was like connecting dots. And it was like God was illuminating my mind. And it was like, wow, I done got God again. You've lied to me about who you are for the last 5 to 6 years. Are you serious? What you like, who you like, everything was a mask. My person was, you don't even like women. Truth be told, you hate them. People be like, and it just be shocking. And then you realize, oh, so when you was being smart at the mouth or you was being mean, it's really because you don't like me. You just wanted what comes with me. Benefits, gifts. I'm a divine feminine. And anybody who isn't true divine feminine or divine masculine, you can expand. And people like what comes with you. They like the gifts. They like the trips. They like the eating out. They like all the fun stuff. And so when they miss you, it's not that they miss you. They miss with the convenience. Yes, my bloodline. They miss the convenience of you. Been there, done that. And that is devastating to feel like you know somebody and then all those memories get erased because once the mask comes down and you see who they really are, it hurts. It hurts because it's like, damn, you feel like you wasted time. Now, was it really a waste? No. You learned a lot because if you sit there and you do the shadow work, you will understand why this person came into your life, how you attracted them, how you missed the red flags, and then you have a like I call it a come to Jesus moment with yourself, and it's like, okay, I see where I went wrong. I see what I was doing and the lesson I was supposed to learn from this person, and now I can become a better person from this. And that way you're not bitter. But when you meet someone and they lie like that, and then you find out that, man, you find out all kinds of stuff about people. Sometimes people hide their sexuality, they hide the number of children they have, they hide their identity. Like there was one girl I was just reading the other day, like she thought she had the perfect mom and dad. Come find out her daddy was a damn serial killer. The freak. What? You seem like the perfect dad. What do you mean you was going out here in the middle of the night? Being a serial killer? That type of weird stuff. Night and day. That's how some people be, y'all. And so you have to come and realize and learn so you don't repeat these types of mistakes. You see what I'm saying? Now, my person wouldn't, I never forget that. But you know what I'm saying? But like, people will sometimes, you don't realize what they like until you sit down and you start connecting dots. And it's like, oh, now I understand. But I do imagine that that's hard. Or like, anybody. Sometimes people don't find out they're adopted until they're grown. Or, you think your mom is your mom and then come to find out your mom is really your sister. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be the other way around. You think your mom is your mom, but that's really your grandma because your mom was too young to raise it. So you gave the baby to be raised like a sibling. That type of weird stuff, y'all, when you just like it rocks your foundation. But you gotta learn from these types of things. You said he has 13 subs, Grayson. That's weird. It says the snake. It says sometimes you realize, listen, after the fact, some of these people are in competition with you. Sometimes the person that you brought close to you is really your enemy. And they were very clever. Hey, Tina Flemings. Sometimes it hurts when you find out the person next to you is the devil. You brought a snake to your bed and you was laying right next to it. This is somebody who was malicious. Somebody you really should have been looking over your shoulder. Sometimes these people, it says the other woman. Now that's weird. You think you would? Shut up, Tasha. I was gonna just say you think you with a man, but he really want to be the other woman in the relationship. It happens. It happened to Kris Jenner. Y'all know Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, her mama. Her husband wanted to be the other woman in the relationship. He became Caitlyn Jenner. Bruce became Caitlyn. It happens. He didn't want to be with a woman. He was up here envying his daughters and his wife, wanting to literally be them and date a man like he's one of them. It happens. That is weird. And it hurts because then it's like everything I've learned about you, all of my memories. I imagine that's how Kris felt, like somebody pulled the rug right from under her finger. All her memories of where he seemed like he was the dad. It was all a lie. And now you got to accept that this man is he's full blown trans, dating another man who's in trans, doing too much. It's doing too much. And you just got to pick up your emotions and just deal with it. This be the type of stuff that I be trying to tell y'all. Sometimes it's hard to talk to people when you got that type of storyline going on. Who can you talk to about it? Matthew laughing, but I'm so serious because you be so damn embarrassed. Who the hell you gonna talk to and be like, let me tell you, come to find out my boyfriend really wanted a boyfriend. My girlfriend really wanted the girlfriend. Yeah, you tell God, because who else you gonna talk to? You be so damn embarrassed. I'm gonna be honest, you do, because you feel like, how did I not see this? It explains everything. It explains everything. I don't even remember one time looking at mine and going, you act like you want to be the woman in the relationship. What is going on here? It's like you want somebody to take care of you and wine and dine you. What is going on here? It's getting hard out here for a pimp when you try to get the money for the rent. It's be hard out here. Sometimes people they do some things. It'll get hard out here. They say a pimp will turn a trick too. Read between the lines, grown people. Hey, Uncle May, what's up, yo, Golden? I am so serious. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. We got number one, the main male. Somebody wants to be a quality man, the main female's partner. Okay, this is somebody who's well dressed and confident, very direct in their energy. Oh, okay. Well, some of y'all are getting ready to meet your main male or your main female. This is somebody you're going to have love with. Okay, so we got a future prediction. Somebody going to court you. Oh, look at them all up in your personal space. Okay, welcome, QB. Somebody want to be all up in their personal space. It says we got a very compatible love, romantic. This is going to be a love affair where there's supposed to be loyalty. Notice what I said, loyalty and trust. Okay, this is somebody who wants to date you. Hey, Travel OP, the chosen Virgo. This is somebody who wants to court you. They want to go out. They want a very active social life. They want friendly encounters. This is somebody who wants to seduce you. What'd you say, Elder May? It requires a whole gender reassignment. Oh my goodness. Y'all so funny. She and Henderson. No, baby, not for we doing a collective, all 12 signs for this baby. Okay, it says journey. Some of y'all are getting ready to go on a trip. Okay, or you could be moving. Either you're moving or you're going on a trip. I see luggage here. You could be packing up and moving. You could be getting a new car. Some of y'all. Ooh, who's getting a new vehicle? Ew. Hey, Edwin Poole. I know I had to get a car because, mine got totaled. So, but some of y'all could be getting a new car and Ooh. Somebody else, though, who feels like they are restricted with prison here. What is going on? What is going on? Spirit, what is this? Somebody feels restricted, contained, stifled. They feel like they're in isolation. Tell me, what is this? Clarify this. Clarify prison. What is going on? Ooh, they sad too. Somebody feels like, so this is like a mental prison. Somebody is in sorrow, child. Distraught, grieving. They could be unemployed, it says, full of anxiety. What? Yeah, because look, somebody got to pack up and move, baby. It's time for a change. Sometimes people, right now, Shia, I'm in the Oracle. I read the tarot first, and then I did the second deck was an Oracle, and this third deck is an Oracle. Okay. You can rewind. It'll upload as soon as I hit done. Okay. And you can watch it from the beginning if need be. Hello, Indigenous Insights. How you doing? And Carmen Clinton. Okay. So yeah, somebody said, and they're feeling stifled and they're distraught and grieving because there's going to be a change. It could be because somebody is moving or they have to move. Maybe they're getting left behind. It says somebody is going to be relocating. It might even be a career change for somebody here. So interesting. So this is one of the things somebody feels restricted because they got to go through a change that they're not ready for. Change can be hard, if you're not prepared for it. What's up, Mosa? Gift and main female. Okay, some of y'all's person. Okay, this is the gift from the universe. Some of y'all will be getting a new person. Okay. I don't care, even if you same sex or whatever. You're getting a new person. All right. You're going to get somebody who is going to be very romantic. It says main female. We already got main male. We had love, courtship, and journey. So you might be going on a trip with this person. This person might actually be your gift. Okay. This is someone who is going to give you attention and recognition and the support you need. This is somebody who is going to bring new opportunities and offers, okay, to your world. So I'm going to share my world. Okay. What's up, General Guy? So congratulations. Ooh, somebody else is going to be sad though, baby. When you get this new person, they're going to be sad. They're going to be sad. You know why? Because it means like it's official. It says court is out here. And so here with sorrow in court, because that mean that it's over. It's like it's been decided by the universal court that the relationship is over, and somebody is going to feel depressed because they self-sabotage the relationship with you. So it's like when you get a new person, then they would get depressed because they didn't appreciate what they had. It looks like there's going to be a separation, a divorce of some sort. Oh my goodness. No. Part of the reason why they might be sad, there's a child here. Maybe you're going to have a baby with somebody else and it's going to lead to a great fortune. Sometimes you get the right mama, baby daddy, hey, is money attached to it. So this might be another thing that somebody's sad about is because you go on and you meet someone new. And you build that power couple and y'all end up having children. And I keep getting house at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're going to get a new house. That's a nice house too, honey. That's a lavish house. Maybe some of y'all about to move. You're coming into some money, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of playful times. There is a child out here. Somebody could be pregnant. Or maybe somebody is mourning over the fact that they were acting childish. Like they were being real childish, like in their behaviors, like showing up in that page energy. And they took it for a game until you met somebody else. And now they're out here mourning the loss of you. Oh, that's sad. Well, you got to do right. The house came out again. Child, somebody might be, somebody moving on up. Somebody is moving up. Somebody might be getting a new residence, and it says it's coming with high honors. Okay, so that means you're getting a lot of recognition, a lot of rewards and achievements. You're gonna, yeah, it comes with titles. Maybe you're moving to a whole new neighborhood. A lot of stability is coming with this honor. High society, seniority. Okay, I like that. To the east side. I was singing it in my head. I just didn't want to say it, man. You said it. Yeah, somebody got some unexpected money. Okay. Child, this is a baby sitting on this money. Some of y'all gonna have generational wealth. What is going on? Big returns on your investment. Okay. Congratulations, collective. Court official. Ooh, some of y'all might be getting this unexpected money from a judgment, a lawsuit. All right. Ooh, and others of y'all. What is going on? Is somebody getting a judgment, and then this judgment coming in is gonna make you a rich woman or a rich man? You're gonna have generational wealth. Who is this getting money? Some of y'all might got a big judgment coming. And I'm talking about it's gonna make somebody rich. Woo! All right. Come right when you need it to. Ooh. Now, others of y'all, this person is older. Okay. Some of y'all could be meeting an older woman or older man who's gonna have money. Okay, this person's wise, very supportive. They're going to be like a great father figure or a guide. This is somebody who's going to help you. Listen, they're going to teach you how to like level up, boss up. That's that emperor energy. It says now, some of y'all have been on this road for a long time trying to get this money, but this bag is coming. It was a long journey. It took a great deal of patience to get it. See. Because you had to work. You had to put in that work. You had to work. You had to really put in a lot of professionalism, work long hours. Some of y'all are into self-employment, or like some of y'all have multiple streams of income. Okay. So it takes a while sometimes to build a legacy, but baby, you're gonna meet your match. Whoever you are, you getting married. It's like, but you're gonna marry somebody who is they're a hard worker. They have money. But see that, and remember I told y'all that's the gift. The gift is the main male or the main female, and you're going to have a very love relationship. It's going to be a lot of courting. Y'all going to go on a lot of dates. It's going to be fun, and then y'all going to end up married. Congratulations. The joining together in holy matrimony, a very intimate friendship. Okay. Congratulations. Woo! With living room. Who getting a new house, a new furniture, new everything? Who is getting this? Look at this. I like it. I could kick back and watch TV and chill in a nice room like this in front of the hearth. I just sit in front of the fireplace and with my little blankets and snuggle up to my person and be like, "Hey, boo, look at it. Look at what we did. God is good." Sitting in the living room having them deep conversations. I ain't like. Dwight said, "You crazy." I'm so serious, Dwight. I told you I'm fun. I told you that. I didn't put a whole picture for some of y'all. Now somebody else though, you ain't gonna be upset and crying because look, it's over. It's over for them. They don't get to go to have this moving on up to the east side with you, baby. Somebody else is gonna be sad because it's like, dang, they'll never be in your personal space again. I mean, it's over with fatality. This is a somebody feel like this is so bad because they now know that they will never be intimate with you. They will never get access to you like this. Sometimes some of y'all, they'll never walk foot into your home ever again in life. It be like that. Sometimes some people just be booted out your life and it just never happens again. Hey, Mindy. Hey, Dorian Griffin. How you doing? It be like that, y'all. Sometimes some people leave your life, they don't get to come back. And you just know they'll never walk back in here another day, not another ever. And that's okay, because you got you got all this money to dry your tears with winning money. Why would you be sad? Look her, does she look sad? This looks like somebody who is on a whole new level. She's just somebody who has affluence, profit, good luck, inheritance, bonuses, a big return on your investment. Ain't nothing to be crying about. Child, you over here winning money while this person over here mad. Probably they picked up an STD, sick. Somebody gonna be sick over your riches. I'm sick over their riches. Ah, God, it hurt. Somebody is gonna be sick over your riches. I ain't gonna lie, but somebody could be sick because they was out here sleeping around. Could have an STD or they just have a health condition. Need to go get that checked out, baby. Whether it's somebody need to go get it checked up. Somebody need to go to the doctor. But they are gonna be sick over all your money, baby. When they see all these riches and money, somebody ain't gonna be able to take it. And then, this is when they want to come in and give you one of them 4-page letters. And seal it with a kiss. Hey, boo, remember me? Kick rocks. Kick rocks. That's what you would tell them. Kick rocks, loser. We're done. Listen, I want to say the Most High, the Most High, her son or his son, if you believe God is a woman. I have to tell y'all that whole conversation. I don't know what made me do that today. Okay. And my light team in the Holy Spirit. I also want to thank JP the God and Jeremy Burks for being an awesome moderator. And you know what? If I forgot yesterday, I think I thanked Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy, for being a moderator yesterday and today. I appreciate you. I know he was busy. It's still working hours in Hawaii. It's real early. It's probably like 7 or 6, 7. Look, I said 6, 7. Those are good hours, in the evening over in Hawaii. So he, and then on the East Coast, it's very late. It's almost 12. Okay. Thank y'all for joining me. If you need a personal, I'm the light tarot at gmail.com. Y'all, we had so much fun. I cannot believe it's 213 of y'all in here. Y'all double tap before y'all leave so we can at least get over 200. At least 3 of y'all double tap. Those of y'all, please and thank you. I would so appreciate it if y'all would just get us to 200 likes. Thank you, baby, the one who just hit the like button. Y'all, this was so much fun. Listen, we do this every night, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. Come back and see me tomorrow, okay, for the collective. It'll be all 12 signs. And then on Saturday, if you want the individual signs, I do it all signs, Aries through Pisces on Saturday. So come back and see me, okay? I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, Matt said double tap, double tap. Thank you to all y'all who did double tap. I appreciate you so much. Y'all have a beautiful good night and congratulations, collective. If this is your story and you're finding new love and it seems like you finally met your match and you're going to be moving on up and you're going to have money and very equal give and take, I'm very proud of you. Congratulations. I'll be looking for my invitation to the wedding. What's up, Devo? Okay. I love y'all and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know when I upload. Personal reading. I'm the light tarot at gmail.com. And don't forget to hype me up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a beautiful good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world. And I catch you on the next one. Bye.